And time to get going with a motorcycle. There has been some structures built. Times to prepare and gather some new cargo, and there's even a hand grenade which can be used to kill or at least hurt those horrifying those monstrosities, something like souls from which don't get to the afterlife, or who knows what they are. They're just very scary, and there's also been some weird flashbacks with Mats Mikkelsen. He's a very sad looking man. A great actor though. But that's all there is to do, so just driving cargo forward using these science fiction-y bridges, driving over ditches, and just generally riding in using a futuristic vehicle, not a cobbled together post-apocalyptic futuristic vehicle, just futuristic vehicle, and with intention to get further in this realm. Not into this direction. There's the path. Timefall area, rain. It's bad. It's still, despite driving around a lot, it's still quite difficult to navigate around all these landscape. It's just so broken that it becomes a bit difficult to, in a sense, find your way through, which in a sense is not unexpected in these kind of harsh conditions. And but there's still the basic theme of this game appears to be some kind of idea that the dead people, those who die, don't get into the afterlife correctly. And as they don't get into afterlife correctly, things like, shit, there's ghosts in here. Oh, the technical name is BT. And they've stranded on the beach. And the beach is the place where the dead go. So that's a bit of... oh shit. Oh yeah, the big river. Now I know how to navigate further. Get some extra speed. Yeah, got rid of them. Oh, I didn't even notice that that arm is... it's not so much of an antenna, it's more like it's like a hand. Well, managed to avoid some horrifying things. And even though I do have the grenade to hurt them, it doesn't feel so useful. But this is quite long delivery. So, and I do admire the level of, well, not so much level of detail because there's just rocks and all that, but the level of landscape they managed to bring to this game. There's just so much of this land and it goes very smoothly that it's just nice to just wander around driving this, and it's very empty. Yeah, quite hopeless landscape. And it's also good that they added that there's some of this landscape. Very void, very empty. Which in a sense is quite good indication about many kind of games. Let's just do some looting. Shit. Getting dark, and there it was, but I'm now just avoiding, not getting so much stealth, but just going fast. Not necessarily the shit. Well, having to avoid some of those monsters, they're scary, certainly scary, and the fact that you really can't predict where they are. They're quite invisible, if not perfectly invisible because of the...
Sam, it's Hardman, your friend and fellow doomed sufferer. Our affliction, such as it is, began with the beach, or rather, our discovery of it. Once, the question of life after death was answered only by religion and philosophy. But when we learned of the beach's existence, death became something more tangible, knowable. The living soon walked the shores of the afterlife, while dead things, beached things, began to find their way back. And then came dooms, and with it a host of theories advanced by physicians and psychologists, desperate to explain the world's newest mystery. The symptoms were duly categorized and stratified into levels. But repatriates like you are a singularly rare breed, worthy of a classification all your own. The specialists must have been climbing over one another to get a look at you. I wonder what they found.
It's really strange when things like afterlife become real. Don't need to worry, baby. Yes. Well, the creepy yet in a bizarre, strange, adorable fetus creature is very worthy to be treated with respect and honor. And looking quite harsh, and that area must indicate those. Yeah, those placed, and I don't think I can get through there. And now this is a bit of a difficult as it is. I climb. I hope this vehicle has lots of torque, so it can pull itself up all these rocky terrain. And now I got the. Did I just? Oh shit! No, not more monsters. Alright. I think it's just the only alternative is to try to find a route, nice smooth ride over this very rocky and craggy terrain. Ah shit, it's unbelievably harsh. Get harsh. I need some. I don't think even a tracked vehicle could go through well in this kind of conditions. It's just so rocky. Absolutely shattered ground. No, not pleasant place at all for the poor vehicle. And the fucking timefall was also doing so much damage. Harsh. Oh. In the downhill, I might be able to find a bit smoother path to navigate through with less. Oh yeah, I know it's taking damage alright for driving through this bloody rock hell. It's not usual that the game manages to make rocky terrain itself a very noticeable. Oh shit. I will use the grenades. Fuck. Any more? Fuck. Well, there's a shelter for rain. I think you like it. Do you like that way? Had enough? Looks like it. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah. Having the... And well, rocky terrain is bad, but when you add some horrifying monsters to it, blocking your... who don't want you to get through that rocky terrain, and I'm able of delivering you to what kind of hellscape with squid-like monstrosities and something. It's quite understandable. Oh shit. Fuck. No, I'm not gonna let you bastards get in here. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, yep, now this is the hellscape I'm going through. What the hell is this? Is discover a passage with afterlife or some shit? Take some of this. Oh, do you like it? And because of that weird monster just got no grenades left. So if I've got no grenades left, all I can do is try to get punch that fucking thing. Nope. What the hell is that? Ready? God damn it, what the? Great. Shit. Hard fighting. Damn, fighting. What the? And of course the fucking monster is breaking my goddamn cargo. There are no grenades. No grenades at all. Oh, let's start pissing on the fucking thing. Oh shit. There's more grenades. Alright, where are you, monster? There you are. Did you die? Oh yes, you did.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with young fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side.
So, it looks like Mr. Well, Mr. Oh yeah, that thing it was very, they're very creepy, spooky, yes.
Perhaps we may yet be saved.
But now I hope I can get through this rocky terrain without any more fighting. Mostly because that fighting sucks away resources real fast and efficiently. It would be great if there was some sort of gun to use against those kind of things. Grenades, handy, yes, but I think guns would be more handy. Mostly because that thing took out damage, soaked up damage quite efficiently. Go. Oh, I ran some residents over. Now it's getting much easier. Even though the landscape is still fucking rocky. More open ground. And I can see a city up there. Oh yes. Well paced, Mr. Kojima. Great rocky terrain, then you... I don't know is that fight avoidable or not, but I'm quite certain they meant it to be something that you will have to face it. And I hope my cargo is in quite functional shape. So I actually succeeded in this mission. It's hard not to get damage to your cargo if you have to deal with. And this. Difficult it was, but not endless. And I even pissed down the monster. But here is the place where I should be delivering the cargo on. Yes, there it is.
Decontaminating, sir. Rest is advised.
Do I have repair spray? Oh, just blood bags and... Well, did deliver the stuff. I hope they are in quite functional shape. They're taking more than a little beating.
You, the porter, the one-man army sent to do the work of a team. You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Looks like everything's more or less intact. About what I'd expect from a guy running solo.
Well, that's completely acceptable. Yeah. Average cargo damage less than 50%. And lots of stuff delivered.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Yeah, there's quite sarcastic commentary, but despite this game being very good, it doesn't feel like it's good for let's playing purposes, as in there's just so much of cutscene and strange things happening and weird things so it's quite difficult to make it really make good let's play out of this game. I'm not saying that this game is bad, it's actually really bloody good. And the gameplay itself is quite non-actiony, with you just going around carrying stuff, not shooting, not shooting, not action, and all that kind of stuff. So, in a sense, I am going to put this series on break, or at least much simplify
Where'd
it.
you get that? That little guy. Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. The little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
Oh, more stuff. Oh yeah. So what was that?
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
That's a lot of landscape to go.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
So this game might be separated into different levels or stages or however you want to call it. And this must be this Eastern United States or something. UCA must be, or Eastern Seaboard must be the one of them. So time to just Mr. Dirty Man get sleep. Yeah. He's waking up. It's a real shame that they didn't make that Mr. Kojima made all these small cutscenes skippable, but they are not particularly well. They are skippable. No more need to watch nude Norman Reedus take a shower. Yeah, and those EX grenades are, well, they are those grenades made to blow up those BT things. So I guess it's time to end this episode and put this whole series on break until something more interesting happens or something like that. And look at that, Mr. Mats Mikkelsen showed up again. He still looks sad.
And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
The graphical degree in this game is bloody good. Even in the era where every graphic is good, this has very good graphics. It's still time to put this series on hold. So, see you sometimes. Later.